This house behind me, designed by Estes Twombly Architects and built by my friend Wade at WKP Construction, is an absolute masterpiece of modern architecture. On the build show today, I'm going to show you 10 details that are going to blow you away.
Number 1.
European window sill pans. These are beautiful on a modern house. These European windows have a flange underneath them that's U-shaped, and Wade slid these in and up underneath. Now you notice it caps a piece of cedar on the sill and it goes over top of that. He's also kerfed the cedar underneath, so any water is going to hit that kerf and drip off. But with these recessed windows, oh, it's such a nice detail.
Numero dos.
Custom galvanized steel connectors on this arbor. Look at this. The architect designed some beautiful pieces of hardware that the builder fabbed, had it galvanized. This is going to keep the post off the ground, so any water in this porch is not going to be sucked up by the end grain. It's galvanized, so it's not going to rust. They did the same detail at the top of this post. And then look at that awesome I-beam supporting those purlins, those 4x8 cedar purlins resting on that nice I-beam, which has been galvanized as well. Great modern architectural detail. And then over here, instead of, again, a traditional hanger, that same detail like the posts, it lands on a piece of HDPE, which is in gray, so it's just going to gray out just like those shingles. Man, I like that detail.
Do you want me to do Swahili? Yes. Number 3.
Board form concrete. Look how pretty this is. The texture of the boards that actually formed this concrete show through. You can see the lines where that concrete is filling in that little rounded over edge on these 2x8 boards that they used to form this with. It just gives some texture and some beauty to a modern house like this. I also like how the architect used it in selective places. We've got it here near the front door. We've got it around the fireplace. Some of the landscaping features. I absolutely love board form concrete.
Number 4.
Hunza Outdoor sconces. Almost all the light fixtures on the outside of this house are from a New Zealand company, Hunza. These are low voltage, which means they can be really, really small, which does mean, though, you've got a transformer either in the basement or outside that you need to access in case that goes out. But look how pretty these are in a modern build. You've got this very traditional shingled exterior, but this tiny stainless steel fixture. And don't miss this, on every single outdoor fixture, you've got a block that they're set on. And look at that beautiful head flashing. You're going to notice this on the windows, on the doors. Everything on the outside has a head flashing, which is lead-coated copper. That's a slick detail.
Wait, can I come in from the side? Number 5.
Lead-coated copper gutters and 2-inch by 3-inch squared downspouts. They all lead to an underground system, which is funneling it to a rain garden in the front of the house. But check this out. In a couple key places in the house, there's internal gutters that look like basically a big hole in the roofing. For instance, when you drive your car in between the house and the carport, you don't want that sheet of rain cascading on you. So we've got an internal gutter there with these beautiful downspouts.
Twisty turny? Like... Number 6.
Custom vents. It's those little details that make all the difference on a really nice modern home. Look at these lead-coated copper vents. This is a 4-inch vent, which is bringing air in for the fireplace, and this is a 6-inch vent, which is bringing air in for the heat recovery ventilator. A simple detail, not expensive, but it makes all the difference on a house like this.
I think one should be like serious, like number 7? Like it's a question? Number 7?
Utility pen on the side of the house. This cordons off all the mechanical systems. There's only one place for the guys to go when they need to service things. And look at this little fence detail. We've got a cedar fence. The carpenters just absolutely nicely lined up all the screws. We've got nice stainless steel gate hardware. Check out this latch. I've never seen one like this before. I'm going to slide this over and go take a look at the inside. We've got our hose bib. Again, has that beautiful head flashing on it. We've got all our low voltage cans over here so that we can have access to the transformers. We've got all the mechanicals for the electrician. We've got circuit breakers. We've got probably a 10 kW generator on the side running by natural gas, so if the power goes out, we can power the house. They've even covered their 2 condensers for the wintertime to keep them clean, and all the pool equipment can be in one spot. I love this mechanical corral. Great idea.
Number 8.
No modern house is complete without a beautiful set of modern stairs. Look at this set, fabricated by Jeremy Cottingham. We've got 1/2-inch plate steel stringers, no supports in between, another 3H plate steel, which is carrying these gorgeous white oak treads, and then you've got the solid rods coming through and all these square corners. Architect absolutely nailed the details, and great job by Wade and his crew on the final install. A modern staircase is a must for a house like this.
Wait, what number am I on? 9. Number 9.
Flush vents. This is not an expensive detail. All you need to do is take your standard grills. These happen to be Titus, so they're a little nicer bar grill, but Wade's carpenters took each individual flange, figured out the depth, set their router bit on there. Now they did take each individual vent though and route it so they could custom route it for the vent in case there were some inconsistencies. And now you've got a flush detail that looks fantastic, but only costs a few minutes of carpenter time per vent.
Number 10!
Triple glaze German windows and doors. Look at the function on these. Now they're triple sealed. They're also incredibly airtight and very efficient, but they've got 2 modes of operation. You can tilt them in like this, or if the handle goes straight up, we can tilt them like this, and now we've got ventilation, but we're still secure. Again, triple glazing, so we've got really good energy efficiency, but it's those seals on these German windows. These happen to be Unilux brand that make them so special. Check out the tilt turn. This one has a nice big handle. As we turn that handle down, the door lifts up, and then it's resting on just that thin little track down there, slides right over. And on here you can see all those seals. Look at this kind of U-shaped seal, which is making a really tight seal. And it makes a very big door actually pretty darn easy to handle. We're going to turn it over and turn that up. The whole house has these Unilux windows and doors. That's a really nice detail. Wasn't that a beautiful house, guys? Some incredible details and a lot of things you could learn, whether you're building modern or traditional, frankly. But here's the man who made it happen, Wade Paquin. Wade, you're the owner of WKP Construction. Any final words, Wade, for those guys watching this video?
I just wanted to say that it takes a team to get this level of workmanship done, and I am fortunate that I have an incredibly talented group of in-house craftsmen and a core group of subcontractors that make all this happen. And when we work with architects like Estes, Twombly, that provides just really a set of drawings and specifications that are second to none, it makes our job a heck of a lot easier to build this quality of a house.
Boy, I echo that, Wade. We looked at a couple of details, you showed me a few, and the architect just absolutely thought of everything in this house, detailed it, drawed it. I was really, really impressed with this house.
You didn't miss much, and you know, we also have a fantastic client here too, who's become a good friend and allows us to come in nearly a year later after we've completed his house to let us do something like this. So a shout out to him as well.
Man, that's cool. Guys, if you're not currently following Wade, I'll put a link to his Instagram channel. He's got a great feed with lots of good photos from his job site. If you're interested in building with Wade, I'm also going to put a link to him and the architect's websites in the link in the description below. If you're not currently a subscriber to The Build Show, hit that subscribe button. We've got new content every Tuesday and every Friday. Otherwise, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We'll see you next time on The Build Show.